Hello, and welcome back to AJ Budgets. I am AJ. In today's video, I wanted to let you check out my new filming studio. I just got her set up. She's looking cute. I'm hoping the white background will help the camera focus a little bit more, and then the desk I'm on now is a little bit more stable than my 18th century secretary's desk, although she's really cute. Not great for filming this century. So in today's video, I had a comment asking me what is a no spend challenge. And so I wanted to hop on here and do a quick video and explain the no spend challenge. And then also I realized I never set my rules. So I wanted to go over what are my rules for this month and what that is going to look like. So let's get into it. I have my handy dandy 2026 agenda, and in the back is a notes section. So we're just going to make this super official and put no spend rules in the 2026 calendar. So let's make her official. Now that the no spend rules page is looking very cute, we can talk about what is no spend challenge. So a no spend challenge is kind of what it sounds like, where you're going to limit your spending, especially your excess spending, to no spending or limited spending. Now, when you do the no spend challenge, obviously you still have to pay your bills. So all of your bills should be paid as long as you have the money to pay them. And then you're limiting your spending, or you're not spending anything that's unbudgeted. So let's say I have eating out budgeted for $50. I could choose in my no spend month to spend that $50 on eating out because it was budgeted previously. You can also decide no excess spending outside of bills, and that's your no spend. So the no spend is going to look a little bit different depending on what your budget looks like and what your rules are for yourself. I am going to try to go super strict. So I'm going to get my January no spend rules down. Okay, rule number 1. Bills must be paid. And so this is going to be things like my Kindle Unlimited, my YouTube Premium, my cell phone bill, my mortgage, my utilities, my credit card payments, my cell phone bill. So all of those bills that come up every month that I need to pay, those will be paid. Rule number 2, no spending my weekly cash. So I give myself a budget of $10 to $15 per week. And then my goal is to not spend my weekly cash. Rule number 3, no eating out. I do give myself a budget of $50 to eat out on each month, but I'm going to say no eating out. And then I'm going to do rule number 4, no unbudgeted miscellaneous spending. And so what this means is if I see something real cute on Amazon, no. I want to go shopping, no. I need to go walk around Walmart or downtown because I'm bored, no spending any miscellaneous money. My goal is it's going to be cold in January, and I'm not going to want to do a lot of going out excessively. And then last but not least, we have rule number 5. Rule number 5, I'm going to put, don't be too hard on yourself. I have to make sure my mental health is also thought about when doing the no spend rule, because there are some days where I just need a coffee, or I just need a little something to get me through the day, and I can't be too hard on myself. most likely, if that happens, it's going to come out of that weekly cash, not necessarily on my credit card. I'm going to try really hard to follow rules 1 through 4. But if I have a day, I'm going to try not to be too hard on myself, because at the end of the day, this is to try to save as much money as possible. It's not to force myself to be a hermit and to not do anything fun. But I have been overspending the last couple of months, as you probably saw in my Amazon video when I looked at how much I spent on Amazon for the year. Q4 was my highest spending quarter of the year. And so I just want to pull it back and reset for the year and kind of get back into this mentality of no spend and only buying what I need, not necessarily what I want. So that is the gist of the no spend month. I challenge you to also try a no spend day, a no spend week, or if you want to get real fancy, try a no spend month with me. I'll be doing my weekly check-ins, and each week I will be going over whether or not I have spent any money for the week. With that being said, I did forget to do that in my first weekly wrap-up of January, so we're going to do that now. Rule number, I keep my no spend challenge. You could do this on a calendar. You don't have to have a fancy laminated A6 style no spend challenge. I've had this for years, so that's why I have it. I just randomly found it. Otherwise, I would just do this on my agenda and maybe color in the date, the numbers on each day, if whether it was like a green or a red spending day. So for me, green means I didn't spend anything. Red means I had an oopsie. And blue means it's budgeted spending. So that would be like a bill came out that day, or I had to get gas in my car. So it is right now January 2nd. And I can successfully say I have made it 2 whole days of no spend. Okay, so I will be checking in next Friday with my weekly wrap up. I won't post that video until Monday because I need a couple days to edit it, but I do film my weekly wrap ups every Friday. And so I will be checking in and we'll see how we did for the rest of the week and for week 2 of January. So again, I challenge you to try some form of the no spend challenge with whatever rules you set for yourself. And maybe that's just you aren't going to spend your weekly cash, or you're not going to spend on Amazon. It could be just like a specific no spend challenge for you, but I challenge you to try it out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.